Judge. Yeah, greetings. All right, welcome in. YouTube, let's see what's going on Patreon. Yeah, all right, real talk. Yeah, all right, hopefully this will behave itself today. All right, greetings. How we doing? We'll talk with Keith motherfucking Walker again. Hump Day edition. Greetings again. Today's topic, interesting. If you thought today's topic was going to be coincidence, well, by coincidence, it is. Uh, anyway, and if you didn't, well, now you know. That's what it is. So, funny enough, and I shared a little bit about that this morning on the readings postings. We do what we want postings with the reading every morning. Um, I was trying to figure out what what I was going to talk about today or how things are going to go. And as a coincidence, shall we say, the reading was exactly what I needed to hear today. And so I'll probably end up explaining it some anyway, just for fun. But you can certainly go like check out the last couple days and then check out that reading and you go, oh wow, that's pretty cool. Hi baby. Hi Pam. How are you? Oh, well, you're lurking in multiple places, aren't you? All right. Good. Good to see you. Even though you're like right out there too. Now you're all over the planet. Everybody can see. Anyway, yeah, it's and so as I was thinking about that, it's again wondering what I was going to come up with, seeing and hearing exactly what is relevant. It's uh, it's interesting. I think it's just a byproduct of being actively, whatever you want to call it, recovery wise. And so, because a part of that process of, again, if you are an actively recovery type person, then it's a byproduct. Like you have to be paying attention, or you don't have to be, but you are. And so it's the little things like that. And I'm gonna shout out. Whoop, couple people bounce in, bounce out. Again, if you're in the Facebook Live, say hi when you pop in because I never know who you are. Otherwise, actually, it's kind of like that on all the platforms. If you're bouncing in, hit a chat box and say hello, because I love to know who's here. And which is weird. Like every time I like go, hey, let me know who you are. Like especially on Facebook, like it shows like current viewers and the little thing goes up and down, up and down. So when I said that, it said there were four viewers and and then two left immediately, another one left like a few seconds behind that, and so now it's back to just Pam in there by herself. Lame. I don't know. Weird stuff. Anyway, so back to the topic, right? Is we pay attention to that, and so and it becomes as you're paying attention to your life, and I'll just do it from my perspective as I'm paying attention to my life, and I see what's happening, um, and taking note of what the universe is doing and things like that. Again, it's just becoming very aware of what the universe does, and how things move. And then it's like, oh wow, that happened. And the response, I think, um, from most, if I sharing with people who aren't quote unquote as in depth paying attention, is like, well, that's lucky. And it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, no, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's a descriptive. And, but when you're actively in it and paying attention, there's usually a process to get to whatever that is. And, and then, it's not just this random, uh, there was a sequence of events or any of that kind of stuff. Um, so not necessarily lucky, but just working towards or any of that kind of stuff. However, again, it's just uh, yeah, and that's why I say it's just when things align. It's that clip from whatever movie that was. I don't even know or whatever. I don't even remember where I ever heard it. I just heard that statement, and
Whoa.
oh yeah.
No clue what you're talking about.
Okay, well I don't know. There's 1,000 stories, uh, um, but I just heard that phrase. Coincidence? I think not, and it became a catchphrase, um, and because again, it's not like random, right? If it is, then I don't know. The universe. I don't. It's an interesting perspective. Is it fate? Is it kismet? Is life happen by design? Is it all predestined, etc.? All that kind of stuff. And I don't know anything about. I can't guarantee any of that. But what I can say again is just it happens enough that the stars align that I don't take it for granted. I just kind of expect it, and it doesn't blow me away nearly as much. Doesn't mean I'm not impressed, but it's just like, oh, okay, there's that again. Oh, you silly universe, look at you lining shit up again. And so, I don't know. Pam says, tell the story. I'm being too vague. There's lots of stories. I don't know. I think I told some of one story yesterday, and I don't even know what it is, and I don't know how that fits into coincidence. I just know that it's been a really weird week, and all I can share about that is as I as I hang out here with not a whole hell of a lot going on, except a lot of this stuff, right? I mean, this is kind of any activity I've had, like this is where I've been putting my energies into the all of the media, social media, podcasting, etc., all that kind of shit. Um, what was I going to say? I don't know. Now I lost my train of thought. Fuck, I hate when that happens. The '80s were really rough on me, bro. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's just uh, people coming out of the woodwork this week. There's been quite a bit of that. Again, that kind of fits in the coincidence. Because I did some random blanket outreach, and then there were some people that popped in out of nowhere, sort of, kind of. It's like, hey, what's up? Um, we, you know, we moved down here last Halloween, and it looks like because of whatever chain of events, like the place we're at, like it's going to be exactly a year, and so we're going to have to make some. We are making some adjustments in that coming up here. Like we're going to be moving again, which just the spirit of that I hate. It's work. But that's what it is. I mean, we kind of we came into this situation with with that, and I mean it's pretty standard. Is like, all right, we'll give it a year and see what it looks like. And so after a year, um, you know, life has made some changes. So this is okay. This is not where we're retiring, which is fine. It just is. It just means that we've got some work to do, and that I don't know exactly what all of that is going to be. I know I got to pack shit up at some point. Very grateful. I mean, the bright side is like like I said, it's we're here until Halloween again, and so that's like a couple months. So we got some time to see what it's going to be. I expect to say some weird shit again, like coincidence. I think not. It's because that's very much what it was like that brought us here, right? I mean, it was pretty fucking random, you know, and again, things line up like at the time that moved us here, like somebody needed to get out of a place and rent it at the same time that we needed a place to get in and rent. So there you go. That's as simple as that gets. This will be happening again, and that's my expectation because it always kind of works like that. But I know there's work. There's going to be work to be done, you know. But we've already started our process as far as that goes and doing some reaching out. This is very interesting at this point and juncture in our life because um, I mean we're doing some talking. There's some thoughts, but I literally have zero. But it's only been a day. Like we just kind of found out things were going to be changing like yesterday. So it's like, oh fuck, all right. Well, what are we doing next? And the interesting piece is there hasn't fucking been much going on here. So it's not like, oh yeah, it's like we've been hanging out in the fucking desert with our dog, playing mostly retired ish, and just so it's like, okay, like where do you want to go, kind of thing. I know Pam. Don't ask her. You already know where she wants to go. Um, back to the snow zone. She's already done. It's funny though. She's done some recon already, and the old Farmer's Almanac in Northeast Oregon says it's going to be a warmer, drier winter, and it's like, thanks for that. Like there's a selling point to get my ass back up there. It was pretty funny yesterday. I told her, um, because we've lived up in that region forever, so it's a thing. Like half the year regular tires, half the year studded tires. So got down here, drove around for a while, um, and then did the tire change. And so I still have my studded tires, and I mean, like I'm hanging on to them, going, "Fuck, I'll never need these again," and just going, "Well, I'm gonna run the tires I got into the ground, and then I'll pull the studs out of these and put them on, and then drive them for a couple of years, and I'm good to go." And it's like, um, I'm glad I haven't pulled the studs out of them because I might actually fucking need them again. Anyway, um, yeah, but we do not. We have no idea. We have. I mean, the beauty of it again is things like this. It's stressful. It's uncomfortable. It's all those things in the moment. None of it matters right this moment because right now we're not moving today. Um, all right, I'm going to detract. All right, Pam, you said hi, Sandy, but how do you know it's Sandy? How do you know there's a Sandy in here? Where do you see that? Because I don't. I just see a body. Now I see Sandy saying hi, hi, Sandy. But I still, yeah, that's the only way I know that you're here is that you just said hi. But before that, you were just a dot on my graph. Fuck. This drives me nuts. Anyway, sorry about that. What the hell was I talking about? I don't know. Just I know it's you. You're the dot. You're this dot right over here. Got it. Um, yeah, I mean, fuck, I don't know. It's we'll figure it out, right? We got some time, and that's the beauty of it. Like, there's already like Plan B in place, and we've already. I mean, it doesn't take long to coincidence just to put again start putting some things together. And I think like we build our own, I don't know, how can I say that? We build our own coincidence or ability for coincidence by um, adulting well. I don't know, lack of a better way to put it. Um, hopefully having some resources, having some connections, having some people in your life, having done enough good deeds that somebody will do a good deed back, kind of thing, and people are willing to be helpful and all that, as you are willing to be helpful. Faith and footwork, of course. I mean, that that's that's all there is, right? And hopefully, I didn't just shake hand my thing. Okay, I didn't. I'm still active. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Um, yeah. Is there a plan? I mean, I don't know. I think so. I don't know what it is. I just know I have a conscious expectation of the universe to take care of me. So I ask, and then I just kind of follow the path. That's what I recommend. That's where I've had the most success. It is it isn't the not knowing, right? We all know this. I mean, the unknown is uncomfortable. I was talking to somebody yesterday, maybe several somebodies, but I know, there's a choice. There are choices, especially like this particular situation, like where and how you live. And, everything's got its pros and cons. Nothing, nothing checks off every box, if that makes sense. So, you know, you're you're either like renting or leasing or owning or somewhere in between all that, or just couch hopping, like I don't know. Right? I mean, there's a lot of that, and each thing, it's like there's a trade-off of security versus responsibility, if that makes sense. And I think that's probably appropriate. The more secure, the more responsibility. Like if I wanted totally secure, then I would have to like own something. And but then I'm 100% responsible for it, paying for it, upkeeping, fixing, yada yada yada. And to the other extreme, I would assume like I could be homeless and have no responsibilities at all, right? But that's not very secure. Like I don't know where you know what I mean? So I think that's where it is. And we've kind of picked this somewhere in the middle thing. And it's like I said, it's got its pros and cons. And this is always something to be concerned with is, again, life happens in your life and life happens in their lives as well, and they affect each other. They can affect each other, and that's just what it is. So again, I got no beef on that. I'm pretty sure the next place I live, I'll be renting. Yeah, because that's what I do. Like, because I played home ownership before, and I'm kind of over it. But I don't know. The older I get, maybe I'll change my mind. But part of it has to do with the fact that we haven't quite figured out what we want to do when we grow up, and that was part of it as well. Is that, like, I would say the next time I buy a house, if the economy ever lets us do that again, I don't know. It's been a minute since I played the game. Um, but like, I don't want to, like, that'll be where I die. Like, that's the last one, if that makes sense. And so, because we're still not committed to that. Like, this is it. This is, like, I mean, I'd like to say I'm not going to move again, but obviously that's not a true statement. And I'm going to guess, excuse me, the next time we move will not be the last either. And so, but before we leave this time, there's gonna, I know. Well, I know, but yeah. So Pam says she's almost 67. I'm like, yeah, well, Dolly made it to 80. I mean, so that's a long fucking time, bro. Like, that you might have left. Don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, like, if you were to make it Dolly, that's 13 years. Like, what the fuck were you doing 13 years ago? Like, there's a whole lot of fucking living to do in 13 years. Um anyway, so who do you, I don't know. She don't know, I don't know. We talk, we guess, we right? And we try to go with the universal flow, and that's what we're going to be doing now. So that's a lot of rambling, um, as far as that goes. But the point of it is, once again, um, coincidences. They're, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I expect that. Yeah, never know when your time is up, so live life. Correct, Sandy. Yeah, it's just, of course, it's, yeah, just always, always. And so that's what we're trying to do right now. It's a different living than it was a decade ago, or will be a decade from here, from now. But no, it's true. And that's, again, that's something I share all the time and amongst myself. Like, I'm not leaving anything on the table, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna get everything that I can out of this very finite timetable that we have here on this rock. I did a show. I don't know. It was probably in the first month somewhere, and I called it "No Regrets," like the tattoo "No Regrets." That's supposed to be no regrets, but spelled wrong. Gerd. And that's it. I don't want to be done and go, fuck. I wish I would like do the things, do the things, and or do as many of them as you can. Again, I don't want to. I don't, because there's a few, but they're not. I mean, they're not fucking deal breakers. There's a few concerts that I wish I would have right. Um, but I have no regret. I have I have no regret on Dolly. Like we got to go see Dolly once, and it was spectacular. And I'm grateful. I would have loved to have seen it a half a dozen times. But I mean, we got to see her once live, and that was fucking cool as shit. So again, do the concerts, do the things, and all that good shit. So I don't know. That's what I got for today. I I don't know what else to say about that except coincidence. I think not. Right? All right. So check it out. You guys are here, so you already know where we're at here. Shameless plugs www.patreon.com/KeithMFWalker. If you're in on one of the other platforms, I recommend that you go do that. Uh, Membership up. Check out what's going on there. The quality is much better. From what I've been told, tiered membership, you can support, you can do things there that you can't do other places. And as well, everything is accessible from the website www.keithmfwalker.com. Go check it out for other content, links to everything, swag, book buying opportunities, all of the above. So go check that out. And I appreciate all that. And see, I don't know. I always kind of stress out because I get ready to wrap things up and then all of a sudden people bounce in. It says there's 6 viewers in here. What does that say? Patreon, not platform? I don't know what that means. Patreon. Did I say it wrong? /key. Let's do it like that. Bam. That's how you get to Patreon. Boom. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's even got a cool link on there. Sandy, thanks for popping in and stopping by. Appreciate that. Anybody else who's in here who's been lurking but not talking, appreciate you checking it out. Tell a friend. Comments in the comment boxes, right? Shoot me an email, whatever. Follow, lurk, comment, share, etc. We will catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday's episode of Real Talk. And the topic is to be determined. So be there. And again, appreciate y'all. Have a good day. Sandy, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Wrap them up. Wrap them up.